we're going to show you the steps to take to saber your first bottle of champagne. You might ask, why would you want to saber a perfectly good bottle of champagne? The first reason is that it's really dramatic. The second is that it's really fun. And after you've done it one time, I guarantee you'll be looking for every opportunity to get out the saber anytime friends come and you want to open a bottle of champagne. So today we're going to walk through 7 simple steps that you're going to do the first time, and really every time you're going to saber your bottle of champagne. First thing, you're going to start out with a well-chilled bottle. You want to go ahead and pre-chill it and then bury it in ice, especially the neck and the tip. So don't spare the ice, have it nice and well chilled. The second thing that you're going to want to do is you remove the foil, because you're going to be swinging the saber right along the edge of the bottle, so you don't want any of the foil cap or any of the cover. The next thing is you're going to move the cage up one. Some people don't. I like to do it. Some people take it off. This way you still make sure that the cork, if it decides to go, it's not going to just go all over the place. At least you may stop that cork just spontaneously going if it decides it wants to do that. Gives you a nice clean access to the lip that you're going to hit with your saber. Next thing is you're going to find the seam. Champagne bottles are molded, and they have a weak spot at the top here, right along that mold line. So on either side you can find the seam, and we'll show it a little bit better when we do a close-up, but it'll be obvious to you when you look at it. I've marked it. This one happens to be right on the edge of the label here, so I typically will mark it just so that I don't have to worry about finding it a second time. Next thing, you want to use a dull knife. For your first time, you can use a chef's knife, but you don't want to use the sharp side. You don't want to take a risk of ruining your chef's knife. Even better is the back side. But something with a little bit of heft and mass to it is best. I get to use a saber that my friend Nancy brought back for me from Egypt. She's sabered with us a number of times, and she knows how much we love doing it at our house. And so it looks wicked, but it's perfectly safe. It's really dull and has this cool goat horn handle. So that's what we'll be using for our sabering today. The next thing is just the technique of actually doing it. So when you're holding the bottle, you're going to lay the saber, not like this, but you're going to lay it right along the edge of the bottle on that seam, and then you're going to 1, 2, 3, and on 3 you're going to swing right through. You're not trying to knock the cork off. You're not trying to chop the top of the bottle off. It's just a real nice, easy motion, just like a tennis swing or a golf swing, or if you shoot shotgun, just the way you follow the target in the air. So 1, 2, and on 3 you go. And really, that's all there is to it. Now let's go and demonstrate it for you up close. Let's have some fun. We have our champagne. It's chilled, it's nice, and it's on ice. Neck is nice and cold. We're going to bring it out. I like to hold it with a towel just so it doesn't slip. About a 45-degree angle up, because if you hold it down, all the champagne's going to rush out. We don't want that. So just like we practiced, got it nice and well chilled, everything is ready to go. We have the cage has been moved up. Okay, we found the seam, and now we're going to do our 1, 2, 3. You ready? 1, 2, 3. And that's it. Woo! After you do this the first time, I guarantee you're going to want to do this every time you have friends at your house. Cheers!